What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So on today's video, we're finally gonna get started on working on Ruby again. It's been a busy past month. Even after we got the motor in, I got swamped with work and a lot of cars had to be done. I had timelines, etc. So I never had a chance to actually work on my car. And yeah, customer cars will always come first before my car. But now I finally have the chance to actually work on my car again. So let's get into it. All right, so last we left off, we had put the motor in and then we rolled the car over here. But then after that, I haven't really got a chance to get around to doing anything else, but I have been slowly ordering more parts. And of course, you guys can see we have the 6-piston Brembos right here because I need to take these apart because I want to paint the calipers white. I want to get them all cleaned up, and I want to send the back arm to get polished because we are going to be polishing the rest of the arms as well. And from you guys, if you guys saw my last video, you guys saw that the lower control arms have bushings on them and they are shot. They're all cracking apart. I mean, this car is an '06. It's about 18 years old. So all the rubber bushings on the bottom lower control arms are done. So I had ordered new ones, which already arrived, and I sent them out to get polished. And as you guys could see, we have the front cowl done finally in real carbon. So shout out to Raw Fibers. George does carbon on Instagram. He took care of the carbon work along with the windshield cowl done in real carbon as well. So you guys remember these used to be hydro tipped, and he ended up doing the battery covers as well. Just the covers, not this part, but this part. This part's real carbon. But now that I have these done in real carbon, I want to send these back out to get done in real carbon. I was supposed to paint these, both of these, on each side to match the red, but he ended up doing these as out of courtesy, and now I kind of want to send these out to get done in real carbon as well. But look at that, real carbon fiber all out. So you guys could picture that once the whole car is complete, how that's gonna look. Look at that. Carbon fiber with all the polish and the candy red paint. Of course, we got the twin turbos on there as well. We also have Chase base brake lines. So this is a brake line relocation kit from Chase base. You guys can see that right there. And they basically supplied proportioning valve and new brake lines. But in theory, all I technically need is just a brake line to run to this side and then one to that side. And that's literally all I need. I don't really need the entire setup. So I can show you guys right here. So as you guys can see, this brake line is this back one right here, and then the other one is this one on this side. So I just need to take these out and put these in, as long as I could find the proper fittings. So if I could do that, it saves me a ton of trouble on trying to undo all of this and trying to fit that proportioning valve. It's not really necessary, but if you know, whatever makes it a lot quicker process, I'd rather do that, because these calipers already have their own brake lines. So if I could just take those out, replace them with these, makes it quick and simple, and the front brake lines are done. And we do have the new arms, which are back here. Show you guys that real quick. So we got the new arms. You guys see they're all polished up, nice and shiny, no rubber cracking or anything like that. So with new ball joints as well. These are the lower control arms on both sides. So let's take apart the front calipers, get these arms over to my polish guy. He's gonna polish those up, and then we are gonna be painting these in white and give it all a nice cleanup. And then I do wanna put that rust prevention stuff. It's like, I think it's like colored black and a little bit textured. And I want to spray that all up in here inside the wheel wells to get it all blacked out and looking nice. That way we don't have it looking the way it does. So let's get started on taking these apart, and we'll get started on the prep work in here. All right, so we got the whole driver's side done. Look at that. All blacked out. We ended up getting this from, I think it was O'Reilly's or AutoZone. I can't remember which one, but undercoating, sound dampening, corrosion resistant, high build formula, protective, paintable, rubberized, finished. So we ended up doing this entire thing right here, all up here. We took everything off, the whole arm assemblies. It's literally right here. We got both lower control arms, the spindle, the hubs on here. Got the upper camber arms as well. We got the struts, air struts right there. So we also test fitted the two-piece Z1 rotors. These are supposed to go with the Akibonos, but they fit perfect for the 6-piston Brembos right here. And literally goes perfectly around into that area right there. So maximum coverage with the pad, and it fits perfect. So I'm happy I'm able to continue to run these two-piece rotors instead of running these heavier rotors over here. And then I ended up putting these arms on here just to kind of mock it up and see how it would kind of look. I literally have one bolt holding the air strut, and then these are the brand new polished arms, as you guys could see that. Looking very nice and shiny compared to the old dull ones. This part right here looks a little clean just because I actually cleaned them up a little bit. But you can see this one looks pretty dirty compared to the new ones. Nice and polished right there. But like I said, we still need to get this arm, the spindle, polished up. And then these are the Akibonos brackets, but these Brembos have their own bracket. So I want to clean those up as well. And then I decided to just basically paint these in white. And I forgot to mention, we also ended up getting the 4-piston Brembos from an SRT. So these are going to be repainted in white as well. But I do need to get the bracket to mount these in the rear. So we'll have 4-piston Brembos in the rear, and we'll have 6-piston Brembos in the front. And we're gonna paint these in white. And at the same time, since this part I know comes off on the bottom end of the strut, air strut, I kind of want to have it repainted in the same candy red, or if I should just redo the black, just because it's kind of dulled out a little bit, or it's a little bit of the overspray, I think I want to say. On the passenger side, of course, we haven't done anything, but I was just trying everything out on the driver's side first. But since, as you guys can see, the big difference from this to literally all of this right here. Look at that. But I just wanted to do a quick update video, guys, for you guys on Ruby, on what's going on. Right now, I'm trying to get all the suspension and brake stuff done, and then we're going to move on to finish putting the motor up together, because I ended up paying a good amount of money on getting this alternator chromed, rebuilt for higher amperage and everything. And then it turns out this alternator is not for my car. This is for an HR, VHR motor. And the one that I used for my car, I took it apart and I lost some of the parts for this thing. So you guys can see it has a crack right here. But this housing is polished, and once it's mounted, it literally looks like this. So I'm gonna get this repolished, make it look good. And I ordered a new OEM alternator. So I'm gonna take the housing off that one and put the housing from this one on that one. And you guys can see this one has 3 pins in here. So this is from an HR, VHR, and this one's a DE. So that's the plan. Once the alternator comes in, we're gonna put that on. And then I still need to modify, I forgot, that bracket to fit, and then finish putting the suspension stuff, and then we can move on for a first startup. But that's basically it, guys. Just wanted to show you guys a quick progress video. In the next video, we're gonna finish putting all this stuff back together. We're gonna get these done up and mounted and bled, so everything works properly the way it should, along with the rear Brembos. But I wanted to give you guys a quick upgrade video on what is happening with Ruby. But that's gonna be the end of today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little progress video. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded videos. I got a lot of footage from different cars as well. I just haven't had the time to edit anything. But I want to do this video for Ruby so you guys can see we are making progress. Little slow progress, but we're making progress. But again, thank you guys for always supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.